Hey y'all, welcome back to another grocery haul. It's actually been a minute since I did just a grocery haul because normally I be doing like food pantry hauls or food pantry plus grocery hauls, but this is definitely a grocery haul, okay? Now, y'all, at one point I was on my journey to veganism, right? I was doing good, but then I had fell off. So, I am getting back on that journey because we do know that health is wealth, right? Without health, without good health, you're just not going to be good. You're not going to be good for yourself and you're not going to be good for others, to be there for others. So we have to take care of our mind, bodies, and spirit. So let me tell y'all, I went to three stores. I went to Walmart first, and then I went to Dollar Tree. Then I went to Food Line. Let me show y'all what I got. Now, mind y'all, I'm getting back on the healthy track. I don't even like saying healthy because it's really how you supposed to eat. So when it comes to my snacks and my food, I'm starting to be more mindful like I was before I fell off, because mindfulness is everything, y'all. All the way down to what you put in your mouth to eat. You have to be mindful of that. Nobody is saying that it will happen overnight, but if you take baby steps, one step at a time, you'll get there. You got to be patient with yourself. And I said this before in one of my salad preparation videos. It takes patience, time, consistency, and discipline. Okay? Now, let me show y'all what I got. And I'm going to start with Wally World, Walmart. So, I got, let me see, where is it? There you go. I got two pineapples from Walmart. These pineapples was $1.98 a piece. Normally they be like two something, but pineapple season is starting to come around because it's starting to, get warm. We are starting to experience more warmer climates. This is more for like people who are in a much colder or cooler climates. So pineapples, y'all, let me tell you, you can use the pineapple all the way down to the rim. Okay, you can cut this off, this top part off. You can try to grow a pineapple plant. When you cut the pineapple and you cut the skin off, you can wash the skin off before you cut it and make a pineapple tea. Okay, pineapple tea, pineapple juice, whatever you want to call it. And then, of course, you have the pineapples up under the skin that you can just dice up. So use the pineapple fully. Get every ounce of your money out of the pineapple, because I'm telling y'all, I do it every time. I make like a pineapple ginger tea. I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay. Let me see. I got the pineapples. I got 4 cucumbers. Okay, these cucumbers are very versatile for those who like cucumbers. Like, I literally don't have a problem with cucumbers. I love cucumbers. And that's actually the reason why I love cucumbers, because they are very versatile. Okay, 68 cents a piece. All right, cucumbers, I use it in salads. I use them to juice. I use them in smoothies. You can even use them like to put them on top of crackers. You can use them to, eat with your tuna fish. Whatever the case may be, they are very versatile. Cucumbers. Okay? Very cheap. Very cheap. Next, I got like six tomatoes. Okay, because I use tomatoes a lot of times in my salads, but you can also use tomatoes in soups. Okay, you can use them in soups as well. You also can use them to make like a salsa. You know, if you have a food processor, if you don't, like, you can put it in a blender. But tomatoes are definitely versatile. It's another one of those versatile things. You can eat tomatoes on crackers, you know. And as a matter of fact, y'all, I got some crackers here. What I'm gonna do is either the crackers or the rice cakes I have, or toasted bread. I got these 3 avocados from Walmart, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, use these avocados, season it up, add my onions, blase, do whatever I want to do with them. And I'm going to add it on toast or either the rice cakes or my crackers. If I do it on top of my rice cakes, I'm definitely going to top it off with a tomato. That's a healthy alternative, y'all. You can use rice cakes, you know, do your avocado, put your avocado spread on top, and you can use tomatoes. If you don't like tomatoes, you don't have to use tomatoes, you know. Or you can top your avocado spread off on top of your rice cakes, your crackers, or your toast with cucumbers. You know, that's what I usually do. That's a healthy alternative, you know, especially like in between meals when you're trying to transition and you're looking for something more healthier to snack on. This would definitely be beneficial. Avocados, tomatoes, cucumbers. You know, if you don't like avocados, then, you know, figure out some type of other spread. Like you can use chickpea, you know. You may not use chickpea. You may not like chickpea, then use something else, you know, but it's always healthier alternatives out there, right? So those are the things that I got from Walmart. Now I'm going to move to Dollar Tree and I'm going to show y'all what I got. I got my usual here, the Homestead Reserve freeze-dried strawberry seed. These come in handy. I get these all the time. This is like one of my staples. I get this from the Dollar Tree. Now, the Dollar Tree that I normally go to usually have these, but the other one that I go to more than the other one, the first Dollar Tree, had these for the first time, and I was like, wow, okay, I'm gonna get some of these, you know, because usually it was like one Dollar Tree around my area that carried this type. And if you've been following me for a while, you know, if you've been subscribed to me, you know that I don't want no added sugars to my freeze-dried fruit. You know, if it's going to be freeze-dried, if I'm going to eat it freeze-dried, it's best to eat it with the natural sugars. I don't want no added sugar to it, you know. So, hint, hint, I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, y'all, these are really good too. I usually eat these like in my oatmeal or granola, but I can't really eat granola like that. You know, I really can't digest granola well. So, I mean, if you can eat granola, you can add it to your granola. You know, that's the idea. Oatmeal, granola, or whatever it is you like to add it to. But a lot of times I like to take these and put these on top of my rice cakes. What I do is I put some whipped cream on top of my rice cakes, and I top it off with these freeze-dried strawberries, or either some you know, fresh strawberries, and add blueberries up there. So y'all should try that because that's really good. That's another good snack that you can eat in between your meals, you know. So yeah, y'all, I got these strawberries from Dollar Tree. Okay, I got these toasted Keebler Harvest Wheat lightly toasted crackers, because like I said, avocados, you know, you can make like peanut butter crackers. When I saw this was like a gem, because to find Keebler toasted crackers, and wheat and lightly toasted for just $1.25 with all these crackers in the pack, that's a plus. And wheat is good for you because wheat helps digest. It helps your digestive system. So it's really good for you, you know. Now it's not the best, but it's better than like white cracker and rich white crackers, you know. So you have the crackers here, and like I said, you can use avocado, you can use hummus, same thing, just like with the rice cake, just like with toast, you know. So it's 3 options that you can use, like, you know, to put your spread on, your hummus, your avocado, whatever it is, you know. But yeah, y'all, I got these crackers, so I definitely will be doing that. Peanut butter. Yep. And I got 3 cans of the Libby's Yellow Clean Sliced Peaches in all natural syrup. I definitely open my cans like I always say. Dump this syrup off and clean it off with water. I rinse my, you know, canned fruits off because it's not in natural juice. They add like sugar to it. So it's not natural to me if it's sugar added to it, because I don't want sugar added to it. I just want it natural. But the canned goods is definitely good on the budget. So you can make, like I said before, you can make a fruit salad out of canned goods if you cannot afford fresh fruit. You know, you might be on a budget or something. You can make fruit salad out of canned goods, you know. But these, I got peaches because I have this thing, y'all. I really been having this thing with like whipped cream. So what I do is I'll freaking take some peaches, right? Put it in a bowl. I'll put whipped cream on top of it, and then I will top the whipped cream off with a little bit of granola. Not too much because I don't really digest it well, but if I eat like a little bit, it don't bother me. But a little bit of granola, y'all, and it's so good. I'm trying to tell y'all. Now, you can even drizzle a little bit of chocolate up there, you know. I'm telling y'all, it's really good. And I don't drizzle chocolate up there, but that's like a hint, you know? But yeah, like I'm telling y'all gotta try this. Peaches, put a little bit of whipped cream up there and a little bit of granola. You know, it will taste like you eating a peach cobbler. Another healthy alternative. I'm trying to tell y'all, it knocks. I'm trying to tell you, it's bomb. It's so good. It's so good. I'm trying to tell you. All right, 3 cans of that. All right. The last thing I got is this old style distilled white vinegar here. I don't really cook with vinegar, but let me tell y'all what I do. I use it to soak my feet, okay? I use white vinegar and brown vinegar. I'm telling y'all, it always do my feet good. White and brown vinegar, you know, and then I go in with some baking soda, you know, some lemon juice and essential oils. Always do my feet good, y'all, but yeah, white vinegar. I got a bottle of that. Do y'all know, don't sleep on the Dollar Tree. If you normally get unless you a little bougie, you be like, nah, I want my brand broth. You know, I want my brand stock or whatever the case may be. But let me tell y'all, Dollar Tree sells broth, okay? Dollar Tree came a long ways. Founders Street vegetable broth, no added MSGs, gluten-free. They sell broth, y'all. I usually get the vegetable broth from the Dollar Tree. They also sell chicken broth at the Dollar Tree. If y'all don't know, go check them out. It's $1.25. Go see if your nearest Dollar Tree sell this bra. Because I'm trying to tell y'all, $125. At the store, it's a tad bit more higher, but Dollar Tree, $125. Okay. And y'all know I had to hit it with the Thousand Island. Thousand Island is like my favorite dressing. Of course, when I make my salads, I'm gonna use Thousand Island. Y'all know, like at Burger King, they use Thousand Island on top of their burgers. For those who don't know and you wonder why it tastes so good, because they use Thousand Island. Thousand Island be clutch on the hamburger. I'm trying to tell y'all. Clutch. They use Thousand Island on burgers. That's what they use. But we trying to be healthy here. We trying to eat like we supposed to eat. You know? So, Thousand Island. All right. Now, I'm going to move on to Food Line. I think I got everything from Walmart, from Dollar Tree. Okay, Food Line. Food Line, bananas. Bananas. One of the cheapest fruit, bananas. Like, it's not no excuse why you can't eat the way you supposed to eat. You know, the food that's going to be beneficial for you to nourish and nurture your mind, body, and spirit. Bananas. Bananas, potassium. If you need more potassium, hit up the bananas cousins, plantains. I'm trying to tell y'all. Boom. All right, I got some bananas. Because y'all, banana, and that's another one. You take some toast, or let me go ahead and show y'all, because I got this on Food Line too. Or some rice cakes. Y'all, rice cakes are not boring. You have to know how to fix them up, and it's not that hard. You can take a rice cake, or 2 or 3, or how many you want to eat. Put some peanut butter up there, and cut up some bananas and put some bananas up there. That's one way to fix up a rice cake. Another way, like I was telling y'all with the whipped cream. Take your rice cake out, top it off with some whipped cream. Add some freeze-dried strawberries or some fresh strawberries up there. Of course, chop it up. You know, chop the strawberry up in 2s or 3s, depending on how big the strawberry is. Add some blueberries to it. Healthy snack. Peanut butter banana. Healthy snack. Whipped cream, strawberries, blueberries. Healthy snack. Peanut butter, apples, and raisins. Healthy snack. You know what I mean? Get different toppings. Avocado on rice cake as well. Healthy snack. Slice of tomato on top of the avocado on the rice cake. Healthy snack. You know, this is things that can be made, like if you're not too hungry, or in between meals if you're feeling a little hungry. You know, as you transitioning over from the sad diet to the beneficial diet. You know what I mean? Or the slave diet to the beneficial diet, you know? Rice cakes, you gotta know how to make them. I'm trying to tell y'all, you can sit there and take some bell peppers, grill them, or roast them in the oven, however you like to fix it. Use your avocado spread, put it up here. Put the bell pepper, the roasted or the grilled bell pepper, on top of the rice cake. Healthy snack. Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all get where I'm coming from? I'm trying to tell y'all. The bomb. Mwah. Like lately, I just been addicted to these rice cakes. And my body loves them too. Loves them a whole lot. I'm trying to tell you. But all right, so this is the whipped cream I got for 99 cents. The rice cakes was like 3 something. This was for 99 cents here, okay? It's actually Food Line whipped topping, reduced fat, 33% less fat than original whipped type topping. So I always get the reduced fat one, okay? I got these 2 strawberries, 2 containers of strawberries, 2 for $4. You gotta hit up Food Line because Food Line be having good deals. 2 of these for $4, y'all. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's actually best to get organic berries, you know, things that they consider the dirty dozen, organic berries, you know, organic cucumbers, organic tomatoes. You know, it's really good to get it organic, but if you cannot afford it, get the regular berries. You still getting your intake in, but please, please, please make sure you wash them really good. Give them a good bath, you know, because it be bugs on these berries. You know, they just pick them and just put them straight in a container, you know, so you gotta wash this stuff off. They spray them and everything. So please, if you know that you're on a budget and you cannot get it organic like this, you know, because I'm gonna go with my pocket. So I did not go organic, because for 1 container of organic strawberries, it was like $4.79 at Food Line. And then I saw this, and these are not organic, you know, and they are 2 for $4 on sale. So anyone in their right mind who is on a budget, what are you gonna do? Even if you're not on a budget, you might just be like, man, forget it, I'm just gonna get strawberries because strawberries is what it's gonna be, and that's what I'm gonna get. So you might be like, shoot, I'm not gonna pay no $4.79 for no strawberries, so I'm just gonna go ahead and catch it on sale and get the 2 for $4. Just make sure you clean them really, really, really good. I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, y'all, I got that. And some grapes. Y'all know what I'm gonna do with these grapes? Y'all know all them apples I've been showing y'all that I've been getting from the food pantry haul. I'm going to make a great apple salad. I'm gonna wash these grapes off real good, and I'm going to make a great apple salad. Make fruit salads out of your favorite fruits. That's another healthy snack that you're supposed to eat. You know, get off of that Little Debbie cake and Hostess and all that other crap, them Takis. Like, get your children off of that stuff. It's not doing anything but destroying their minds. You know, it really messes up your DNA. That's what it do. Eating all that junk food, it mess up your DNA. Now, granted, they are working on making snacks a tad bit healthier, because back in the day, a lot of that junk food had a lot of saturated fats, but still, it's not good for you because you don't know everything that they put into those snacks. You know, if you can't read the ingredients and you don't know what you're eating, we really not supposed to be eating it, you know? And I got to talk to myself about that too. But like I said, it takes time. It takes time. It doesn't happen overnight, you know? And then people got different circumstances, you know, they dealing with. So some people may not be around a grocery store, can't get to a grocery store easy, or whatever the case may be. Even though they got Instacart, you know, they got what's another one, y'all? They doing like DoorDash delivery, you know, and stuff like that. But still, it's just the fact, like, you know, some people just, I mean, they have made it easier for people who cannot get around and get to a grocery store, though. So I got grapes there, so I'm gonna make me a apple and grape salad with those grapes, fruit salad. And y'all, tostones. When I tell y'all these are good, these are good. Y'all know how to fix these. You can fix it on the stove top, or you can put it in the air fryer. But let me tell y'all, when it's done, when you take it out the air fryer, or it's done on the stove top, make sure you lightly salt these, because it tastes even better when you lightly salt it. This is breadfruit, Can you believe nature actually grows bread? I'm not talking about like getting some wheat, and processing it and turning it into bread, adding artificial ingredients like adding yeast to it and riboflavin and all these other ingredients, B3 and B2 and all this stuff to it, and niacin, them little elements that you see on the periodic chart that we supposed to eat. I'm talking about like real life bread fruit, y'all. Nature grow bread. It grows bread. This is a good bread alternative if you trying to transition. Like if you love, like let's say you made like a meal, right? And it's like meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and string beans or green beans, right? And you usually like to eat like bread with your meal, like a roll, a biscuit or something. Substitute it with a toast on, because it'll be more beneficial for you and it's healthier. And I'm talking to myself too now, because I ain't gonna lie, y'all, like last time when I had dinner, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, I was finishing up my chickpea loaf that I made. No meat. It was made out of chickpea, just like meatloaf, but minus the meat, right? And I had green beans and a wild rice blend with it, right? That was my two sides. I had like two rolls. So I'm a work in progression too. We in this together. Cause what? Health is wealth. So don't feel bad. Don't beat yourself up because you can't go cold turkey. It takes time, like I said. But toast stones, y'all. Do toast stones instead. Some of them meals. Like switch it from biscuits, from rolls, and go to toast stones. All right. And that sums up this grocery haul, y'all. Yeah, that's basically everything. Thank you for joining me, y'all, because it's been a minute since I did just a grocery haul. So until next time, peace, peace, and a peace, peace.